Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals fans, please welcome your...
In charge of the Cardinals, that is head coach Jonathan Gannon. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. His side likewise the #1 team in their conference, so as of right now, this is your odds-on favorite to be the Super Bowl matchup. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer with you, as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And we're off in Cincinnati. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win. He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. That's Dortch on the slant. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down, Cardinals.
Benson on 1st and 10. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the play action, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. Going on first down. Here's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. From the red zone now. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Benson. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. Running for it with Connor. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on fourth and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Now Murray on the play fake. He will not escape the rush on fourth and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And at the helm won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So second down coming up.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at second and pretty short. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down Bengals.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
13 yards on the play.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Offense marching it downfield on their opening drive. Here's a first and 10 from the 47. They'll run again with Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
14 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
That's
First
just
and 10
not
at the
the guy
32-yard
defensively you
line.
ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On 1, ready?
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Here we go.
Burrow now on first down. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Working inside the red zone. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. One after up and good by McPherson. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. And the Bengals are too much. They take it down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. The give now to Benson. Spins out of one stop. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. It's the Cardinals with 1st and 10. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush out now to his left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Bengals all set to go for their 2nd drive. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together.
Here we go.
1st down, Burrow to throw. And the man is there to knock that away. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
It's some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Out come the Cardinals on offense late in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. He's keeping it. Gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He's keeping it again. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Murray. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals might be able to get some points late after the interception. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call. But it's a big one in football, too, and those three should pay dividends.
Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Texans in a wild card rematch from a year ago in Houston. And it's the rookie first-round draft pick, Omarion Hampton. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Chargers win it by 10, 27-17 the final score. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the former USC Trojan, Marshawn Lloyd. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead, the Chiefs hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is Keenan Allen. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Broncos get their 11th win on the year as their great season rolls on. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And as he approaches the 100-catch mark for the season, you can see that his pace has been among the best in the NFL so far. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
180. 1190. 1190.
Burrow setting up the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Burrow. Finds Chase on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And when you say century mark for a pass catcher, you're usually thinking single-game yards, right? Well, he's just reached a different and more prestigious century mark. That was his 100th catch this season. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Burrow on first down. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Pass it downfield. It's Chase. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Now again, it's Brown headed right. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Quizlet complete. He gets a made on a good play there and also makes this decision time 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Getting off to Benson to start the drive. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of his own end zone. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Murray keeps it. Escapes a defender. And he has it up near the 15 before he crosses out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Left side into the hands of McBride. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Kyler to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. Still going through the 25. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Kyler looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Left side, caught by Dortch. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through the second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
The play action here. Burrow on him quick, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort. Oh, and they fake it. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Trying to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Murray here on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. They give on second to Benson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Now Kyler. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You have 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Brown on the inside give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals leading by 7. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Well, those are the looks they have hoped would open up by this point in the game, Brock, but still got some guys sitting on those throws, and they nearly made a splash play.
You know as a quarterback when you throw in the middle of the field, there's just simply more defenders in harm's way, and you've got to see that window open. You got away with one there.
He's got Gesicki complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
1-1, ready?
Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout.
Second and 4.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It is caught at the 20. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And they are quite... frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
On 1, ready?
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Second extra pass. Has it at the 7. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Bengals.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They look to throw it. Has it in close. Good game here as he heads out of bounds.
To number 1,
On one, ready?
They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the one.
Gun. Cut. 11. Cut.
Here he is to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions.
And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go.
Another try following the sack. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 4th and forever coming up.
It's now 4th down.
Trying for it with Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
And the spike comes 24 seconds left. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Martin Harrison Jr.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here we go.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 17. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. They come up with the key interception here, one of two for them in the game. The Bengals get the victory here in a battle of two teams who could end up seeing each other again in February. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's the six-time Pro Bowler, Keenan Allen. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Broncos come away with a victory. They win by 6. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the former USC Trojan, Marshawn Lloyd. Well done here. It's a touchdown. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.